You gotta be signed to us, bro, for you to just be working with Baby Tron and shit, bro. Get the fuck on, goofy ass nigga. I'll smack the fuck out Lando Bando.
This Michigan rapper has worked with a number of great artists, including Rio the Young OG, Crispy Life Kid, and Baby Tron. He's amassed hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube and has 152K monthly listeners on Spotify. Whether you know him or not, AK Bandamont has been successful in the Michigan music scene for over 4 years now. 100 Bars with Rio, his highest viewed song on YouTube, amassed over 5 million views. I may be biased, but in my humblest opinion, AK Bandamont is the most talented rapper out of Michigan.
I know what y'all thinking. Oh, he glazing, that nigga glazing. Don't run to my comments talking about him glazing. Like, if a nigga can rap fast and actually say some shit, tell a story, you know, I'm gonna give him his props. Cause most niggas nowadays, Michigan, Detroit niggas, shit, I'm gonna say all the rap dudes, all the rap niggas, they let the beat make the song. They write the beat. So for a nigga to fill up the entire beat into where all I'm hearing is his lyrics, and you're making the song and it's not just the beat, I'm finna give you your props.
Now I am tripping because he should be way more on than he already is. I've been a fan for over 3 years and I always find myself revisiting the same question. Why isn't he on yet? Why hasn't he had mainstream success yet? Lil Yachty had a Michigan collaboration tape. Why wasn't AK featured on it? AK and Baby Tron were supposed to drop a collaboration project. Why did that never drop? Going down the Bandamont rabbit hole was tough, being he is very private. I did my best to attain as much information as I could in order to answer one simple question. Is AK Bandamont blackballed from the music industry?
Now that question is the main topic of today's video. And so keyword question. I'm not saying he's blackballed. I just want to explore if he could possibly be blackballed.
Capone James, known by his stage name Al Capone Bandamont, is an energetic, passionate lyricist with rough upbringings. He was born and raised in Grand Rapids, a city in West Michigan. AK's dad was in and out of prison, so he had to raise himself. His pops was known for his street reputation, so it makes sense that AK will follow in his footsteps in order to survive.
Big bro in prison, other big bro in prison, you know what I'm saying? Daddy in prison, granddad in prison. Literally, I'm going through this shit in real life.
Throughout all the struggles of balancing street life and raising himself, AK found a lane in music even though he was talented in multiple sports.
I always had a star power to me. Everything I did, like, niggas used to play sports and shit like that. Everything I did, I was good at type shit. Like, I was a star of my football team, star of my basketball team.
Losing his childhood friend Havoc inspired him to do music full time.
It really made me rap.
See the R.I.P. Havoc, like, what was that like losing to you? Like,
my nigga Havoc passed away, for real. I got lost in type shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's cuz, like, that's really like my brother, for real. Like, it is my brother, so that shit fucked my head up, you feel me? I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do type shit. Like, niggas gotta do something, you feel me? I know. Like, the family really fucked up about this shit. So I'm like, damn, 1,000 things are running across my mind type shit. And then last thing I thought about was like rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, I can rap for real.
At first, Bandamont didn't take it too serious, but the people around him always said he would get far. What separates AK from other artists to me is the complex flows he uses while still carrying substance. Just because you rap fast doesn't mean you rap good. You can rap at God's speed and literally be saying nothing. Another thing I respect about Bandamont is his work ethic. Bro literally dropped 6 projects alone in 1 year. Now I will say that 2 of those projects are deluxe versions of previous projects he dropped a year before, but still, that's amazing. Having 6 projects in 1 year is insane work ethic. Bro might as well be the Lil Wayne of Grand Rapids.
I never feel like I'm putting out too much work. There's never too much work, like.
So as you can see, AK's work speaks for itself. I'm glad he isn't mainstream, but I also want his music to be exposed to a broader fan base. It would have helped if Yachty included him on his Michigan collaboration tape. However, as you know from earlier, he didn't. This Lil Yachty situation is tricky indeed because it's all speculation. I'm sure you heard of him, but if not, Lil Yachty is a prominent rap artist who blew up off the SoundCloud mumble rap era. Having millions of fans and attaining mainstream success, working with him will surely boost your fan base and notoriety in this industry. Now, Yachty has expressed a love for the Michigan music scene multiple times. Okay, let's dissect this picture. Before we continue, let's dissect this picture. So we got Lil Yachty in the middle. We got Grindhard E to the right. We got Rio the Young OG next to Grindhard E. Next to Rio is Louis Ray. Don't know who that is in the middle. And then we got RMC Mike. I don't know the three. Y'all can game me, school me, whatever, right? But the fact that I was able to name like 4 of these artists outside of Yachty, and I know that Bandamont has worked with at least 2 of these artists, hell, I might even think Bandamont might even be a little bit more on than Grindhard E. So the fact that these people are on the picture, they were featured on the project and got invited to collab, and the fact that Bandamont did it is just ludicrous to me. If you listen to Michigan music and you've been a fan of Michigan music for as long as I have, you know AK Bandamont should be in this picture. I had to get that out of my system. But Lil Yachty wanted to give Michigan the platform they deserved. He really enjoyed their music.
I found a love in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? The city itself, it's just our vibe is unmatched, you know? And I established this relationship, this family with all these guys all throughout Michigan, not just Detroit. Try and put them on a pedestal, give them a platform that they may not have had before.
This is how Michigan Boy Bowl came alive. It, in essence, was a collaboration album with Michigan artists making noise. Obviously, every Michigan artist won't make the tape. However, most fans agree AK Bandamont has made a lane and name for himself out of Grand Rapids. Many believe he is one of the best artists out of Michigan. The mixtape features guest appearances from T Grizzly, V's, Baby Smooth, Louis Ray, Sway Lee, RMC Mike, Icewear Vezo, Real the Young OG, Babyface Ray, Sada Baby, Baby Tron, Crispy Life Kid, Slap Savage, and Y&J. Pretty much everybody except Bandamont. The crazy part is I never even heard of Slap Savage, but maybe I'm just asleep. Bandamont has collaborated with Rio, Baby Tron, and Crispy as mentioned in the intro. All 3 of those artists made the tape. Why not Bandamont? I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but it was tough for me to find much information on this topic. Knowing Yachty is big in the industry, I don't think this is by mistake. Now, it's tough to say whether Lil Yachty actually blackballed AK Bandamont. However, this project released 3 years ago, and AK hasn't had mainstream success since. Some speculate that big-name producers won't work with AK because of his response to not making the project. So obviously we could take this comment with a grain of salt, but it is something interesting to think about because the industry is shady, right? I mean, we already know this. We don't even have to get into how shady the industry is. And so if this is true, this would make sense because I feel like the music industry has some type of gatekeeping to it, to where if you don't work with a certain producer, or you don't get the big ups from somebody, or somebody doesn't support you, they could block out any lanes you have into that industry. It's a cutthroat business. And so if AK Bandamont really dissed Yachty, then all of this makes perfect sense. I'm not gonna even lie. Crazy thing is, 2 years later, Yachty would end up responding. There's a podcast called A Safe Place and a particular episode called Some Controversy. In the interview, V's, Yachty, and Mitch clowned and insulted a certain artist from Grand Rapids.
That one guy, what's the one guy
Grand
from?
Rapids?
He's from Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids. One artist from Grand Rapids.
Can't remember his name.
What's his name? The guy who dissed me that time.
The guy who dissed me that time. An artist from Grand Rapids who dissed me that time.
The guy that did the song with
I
Rio.
know. I just can't think of his name though.
Whatever. I don't really think we should give him credit anyway.
So unless you're the slowest person on earth, you know who we're talking about. And so I'm going to give him credit. AK Bandamont. He does get bans a lot.
Fuck him.
I'm gonna find out.
I think he was just upset he didn't make the project.
Oh yeah, Michigan Boy.
Yeah, he was upset.
Baby.
Yachty claimed Bandamont was upset for not making the project, and in retaliation, he ran to the internet to complain about it.
I believe this considering, as you'll see later, Bandamont is comfortable telling some of his business pertaining to music on social media. Sure, there could have been a better way to go about feeling left out of the project, but his feelings were very warranted. I wish I could find evidence of him actually dissing Yachty, but the way Boat responded on the podcast, I believe it to be true. I just don't know if Yachty gave him the opportunity and didn't like the music, or if he never gave AK the opportunity at all. Whatever the case, AK wasn't included on Yachty's Michigan project. It's hard to say who's right or wrong. If you diss someone, you're automatically looked at as wrong. However, who knows what happened in the background? We can only go off information given to us. I believe if AK dissed Yachty, there's more to the story on top of being left out of the Michigan tape.
I'm posted on the south one in the head, I'm getting Kang on. Why? Cause I'ma whack him if he play wrong. Why? Cause I got Blicky on the stay room. I'm on a block, a switchy Glock, got mini chops and I got Dracos. Bitch told me she love me, I said why? Cause I got paper on me. I told her I'm out of town, might not come back, but she'll wait for me. Why?
You and Tron was supposed to drop a tape and you never did. Why? Cause Baby Tron was on bullshit. Why? Cause you keep your independence, you don't need to sign a deal and got niggas in their feelings. Went and dropped the tape and they took it down anyway. Why? Cause Baby Tron sipping haterade. Ignore the bad remix, but if you listen to what I was spitting, I should give you a pretty good intro on what we about to talk about. This Baby Tron and Bandamont situation is crazy, and even as I was working on this video, more updates came out. Apparently a diss track has been dropped, and Baby Tron might have responded. Let's dive right into it. Bandamont and Tron was supposed to drop a collab tape called Jugaholics. The collab tape would never release, and this is where we have the issue. AK Bandamont claims that Baby Tron and the hip hop lab, Lando Bando, they wanted him to sign. They like sidelined him and said, we need you to sign to this label. And the crazy part is, they only told him after he came from the studio.
Bro, I brought my sister down there. I brought my brothers down there, my cousin. We all in the studio, Baby Tron. We having a good time, bro. We making good music, you feel me? It was never no conversation about me signing to nobody until I got home.
Yes, another classic case of shady industry practices. If you're an artist, you definitely could feel Bandamont. It's like, I invest my time, my creativity, my thinking noggin, my energy. I bring my family down, and we make this beautiful project. Blood, sweat, and tears. We even talk about we gonna F the streets up with this one. We just for the tape not to drop, because soon as I get home, y'all hit me with the, if you want the tape to drop, you have to sign. Y'all can't even be real and just tell me from the jump. Y'all gotta wait till I put in all this work, almost on some like bribery, right? It's like, okay, well look, bruh, you already put in this work, you already got the tape, so sign. And honestly, props to Bandamont for not signing that shit, bruh. Props, bruh, for standing in your ground, bruh. I know that must have been hard, because I think this is probably how they get a lot of fools. This how they get industry niggas. Because like Bandamont even said that once you sign to the Hip Hop Lab, because the Hip Hop Lab is Lando Bando's record label that Baby Tron is, signed to, but he's like the face of. Bandamont said once you sign to that label, it's over. They're just Tron is gonna steal your fans, and you're not gonna have any viewership. He literally said the same thing happened to Certified Trapper, which is crazy, because like once Certified Trapper signed, I ain't really heard nothing about him.
They did that to every artist who they got. Certified Trapper, bro, I feel bad for that man. Baby Tron took his whole fan base. Baby Tron took Certified Trapper's whole fan base. Certified Trapper's not doing shit no more. Think about it, my nigga. As soon as they signed Certified Trapper, all of a sudden this nigga not doing shit no more, and this nigga's on the back shelf. So niggas calling them, say you gotta sign with all that bullshit. Them niggas broke as fuck, they don't got their own lane. They can't think for themselves. They're not their own man, so they end up signing that deal. Now they stuck under a contract with these niggas for no reason, bro.
Ando claimed he didn't drop it because Bandamont wouldn't give up percentages. Really? That's what you want us to believe, that Bandamont wouldn't give a percentage, and that's why they didn't. We all know that's horseshit. That's bullshit. In fact, Bandamont even said that he offered up money to get the tape cleared.
He said my tape got took down with Tron because I didn't want to ask him for percentages, but that's a lie, bro. I got the messages where I literally was texting y'all. I said, I'll pay y'all niggas any amount of money to clear this tape. I'll give y'all any amount, bro. I'm really rich, bro. Like, I pay $50,000 to get this tape cleared type shit. That's what I was on. They ain't want to do it, bro.
I want to say about a year later, after everything transpired and the tape was pulled from YouTube, Bandamont uploaded a diss track to SoundCloud. July 14, 2025. That's when the diss track was uploaded, titled I'm the One. Remember that name because it's going to be significant in a bit. Bandamont uploads this track, I'm the One, and in this track, he talking shit. He's saying, like, Tron not really about that street life. He like, you gonna get got, like, I could pull up on you. And, you know, just, you know, talking this shit, like, you know, rapping, talking this shit. But it's really, you know, a diss track to Baby Tron. And even put in parentheses, Baby Tron diss track, just to let niggas know. So, with this being dropped, Tron would actually end up responding to the diss track. It's crazy because bro just stays zoop silent. This whole time, bro's just silent. And then Bandamont drops the diss track. Now Tron want to respond.
Bro, like, I swear to God, I could open up multiple locations of resale stores, bro, with just my closet, bro. Like, that's it, bro. That's it, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I could take my least expensive item of jewelry, bro, and it'll be worth more than a whole motherfucking life, bro. Plus they parents, plus they grandparents, plus they funky ass kids. Like, you can't even feed your kids, free your kids. You can't even buy them new outfits. CPS is gonna be pissed when they see they ribs. Like, I'm sick of everybody. I'm sick of old heads. I'm sick of YNs. I'm sick of everybody talking shit, bro. And you can't be the one if I'm the one, bro. That's just how it go, bro. One. It's only one. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not 2, 3, 4, 5, so on.
Man, Tron really pressed. You can see he obviously responding to Bandamont because he said, I'm the one. Ain't no 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was the name of Bandamont's diss track. So, okay, cool. We got that. That's clear. My issue is, you didn't address the situation. Y'all go watch the full clip. It's on YouTube. You didn't address the situation. You didn't talk about Bandamont not being signed. You didn't talk about the tape dropping. You didn't address none of the reasons why we know Bandamont is upset. You just talk about how people broke and they popping fake pills and they can't take care of their kids and they ain't got no money. It's like, I think like somebody in the comments said, when you start talking about money, that's how you know you're wrong. You're not even addressing the allegations. You talk about something completely separate. So Tron lost my respect for that one. I'm not gonna lie. He lost my respect. It's like Tron go crazy and it's upsetting because two artists that I messed with tough from Michigan on a tape together. Oh, streets needed that, and that's on YouTube. So I'll probably slap it eventually. But it's like whenever Tron come on now, I'm just like, damn, bro. This dude, man, like this he industry. Tron is damn near industry now. It's crazy because the title of the video is Baby Tron talking about the AK Bandamont diss song. So it's not even biased or skewed to Baby Tron or Bandamont. It's just a straight up title, right? But peep these comments. Tron just hating cause he wrong. How you gonna link with bro and make song then hold it over him unless he signs a 360? Now, the grammar might have been a little off, but we know what he's talking about. Video should be called Baby Tron brags about money and avoids directly dissing his ops. AK exposed that you tricking rappers out their position to stay up. Everybody seen how certified trappers slow down after messing with you. And he calling people nice like he not really a nice ass scammer. So as you see in the comment section, the real recognize. People are starting to see through the BS. We are in the amazing age of information. I'm not going to go too much on a tangent, but in the amazing age of information, people want more knowledge. They are waking up and we want answers. Just like the Epstein files. They want them released, right? So it's very hard to keep things under wraps now. You know, it takes 2 seconds for someone to turn their phone and
and say their side. Now, whether you believe that or not, that's a whole nother thing, but it's the age of multiple perspectives. Age of information and multiple perspectives, right? So, Tron, you can try to keep it under wraps as much as you want. Bandamont's not going for that. And I think we clearly see that, even like I said, with a year after all of it kind of died down, he dropped the diss track and everything came back up. You know, all this drama came back up, which is perfect because I had kind of took a break from working on this video, and I'm like, okay, you know what? It's a perfect time for me to get motivated, pursue this YouTube, and drop this video, drop this documentary. So if Baby Tron really is known for stealing people fans, if he really the type where if you knew that you was gonna make AK sign but didn't say nothing, I can't respect that. I can't rock with that. And that just confirms that you're industry now. More information will come to light, but if all this is true, Tron is industry now. And unfortunately, it's sad to see. I'm not gonna hold you. If you made it this far, I really fucks with you. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. But this is crazy. Bandamont might be blackballed. I mean, him not making the Michigan tape, and then apparently he must have dissed Yachty, so that's why Yachty said F him. And then when it comes to the Baby Tron, he didn't want to sign. So now his Baby Tron disc got took off of YouTube. Tape got taken down. He ain't really been with no major artists like that. No major producer. So they might be trying to blackball Bandamont, and it's unfortunate because Bandamont is fired. And it's crazy because at the same time, I felt like if Bandamont did go mainstream, I probably wouldn't like his music as much. But I still think people are missing out on his lyricism. Like, bro's gifted. Bandamont just need to keep doing what he's doing. But I think he might be blackballed. What do y'all think? Y'all think I'm tripping? Is this video a bunch of nonsense? Is some of it true, some of it false? Do you have more information? I just had to get this video out because, especially with Bandamont dropping that diss track, I'm like, okay, it's fresh, people talking about it, let's get it out. So thank you, I appreciate you, and if this is something you like, please subscribe. Look forward to more uploads in the future. Peace.